Hi Cancer, welcome to your video. I had done one a couple days ago and then I just felt like, I had to redo it. Not because of your reading, but because of what I was wearing. How funny is that? Alrighty dighty, let's get to it. I will start up extended videos for you guys, but it looks like the way YouTube has set up the membership program, it has to scale up as opposed to separating groups. So I still have to think about how I'm going to do the extended videos for you, but let's get to this and we'll see what's going on here. What's the situation for Cancer? Last week of August, first week of September. What's the deal? What's their situation, Spirit? Thank you. Well, here's your card, Cancer. What's coming towards them, please? I'm talking funny, it's because I have 2 stitches on the inside of my lips, so I'll be talking a little funny. But yeah, don't mind me and my theatrics. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Cancer, what the fuck's going on over here? I F-bomb too, so if you got kitties in the background, put on headphones. What don't they see coming? You have a lot of major arcana popping out. What's their advice? So you guys must be going through a situation here with somebody where things are not good in the hood. Because it looks like there's an ending here with somebody that you had stability with. What's the outcome for the week, please? And you're trying to remain focused with the shit that's going on in your life. Yeah. Regardless of the positive and the negative, you're still moving forward. Oh, you're holding on to something here by a thread. Yeah, you are. Alright, so you're about to start a new chapter in your lives, Cancer. Maybe you want this, maybe you don't want this, I don't know. But that's what's going to be happening here for you. Because the overall message of the week is the world. And the world talks about, some of you could be traveling too, but you're going to be starting a new chapter. And clearly, because there's death right here. So this is going to be the theme of the week. You really had a situation where you might have been a third party situation and you healed yourself from it. You moved away. You resisted. Others of you, yeah, well, here's the mistress. And then there's you, nurturing, loving, kind, and caring. Here's somebody coming in trying to communicate some information. It made you excited and happy about the future. You had a passionate new beginning here with someone that you really loved, because this is you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But someone here held back. And because of that, you moved on. Here's the King of Cups, incoming energy where somebody was loving and kind towards you as well. And this helped you heal. Now all of a sudden you were, I don't know, torn, or you had to juggle a situation. You stopped, you paused, and you reflected on the time and energy that you spent here with somebody that you had a history with. Alright? And you worked your damnedest to forget about the past. But you couldn't. You kept reflecting on the past, what went wrong, how it went wrong. And now all of a sudden here's a little gift. Either you're giving or you're receiving from somebody. This is also an apology. In your situation, I have the Chariot. The Chariot tells me you're moving forward regardless of the negative and the positive. This is your card anyway. You're like, I just got to keep going. I'll figure it out. That's where you are right now. We're going to clarify all of this in a moment. But what is coming towards you is that there's an ending here with an earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It does not have to be. This is somebody that's stable. Somebody you had stability with. There's an ending. could be a transformation as well. When we clarify, we'll know a little bit more. But here you are, what you don't see coming is you're remaining hopeful that here you are, optimistic, positive, hopeful, that you're going to remain a happy couple here with someone. And that the universe is going to give you a second opportunity, which they are. You are. There's a destined opportunity here with somebody. And it makes you feel hopeful. Your advice, you got to get out of your watery emotional state and come into a place where you're more cerebral and you're rationalizing situations, because Spirit's like saying, look, you kind of got to be like the Queen of Swords. You got to lift this sword and you got to say to yourself, either you cut some shit out or you put the sword down and you have a conversation with somebody. There's some serious hard work and effort that needs to be applied, but it's saying you have to fight for something, but don't give up. Keep going. You're almost there. Just rationalize it and you will understand. Your outcome over here is telling you there's a situation that's hanging on by a thread. A divorce, getting fired from work, or a job, or a relationship, or whatever. You're trying to hold up this pillar of this foundation, and it's just like, and you're trying to use your judgment call. Should I let it go? Should I not let it go? You should let it go. When this happens to us, this tells us that Spirit's like saying, what are you doing with something that's beneath you? It's not for your greatest and highest good, Cancer. We have something else that's going to build you up, bigger and better for you. So you're probably making a judgment call whether you should let this go or not. Others of you, this is you having an epiphany over a situation, and now you're trying to make a wise call regarding this. This is why your overall theme for the week is the world. All right, so let's go ahead and start clarifying this. Universe, angel, spirit guides for Cancer. What is the Chariot, please? Clarify the Chariot, please. It's like, you know that there's for a lot of you, you know there's a situation that's ending, right? And I'm getting louder because I'm trying to talk over this airplane. There's a situation here where you're holding back from some kind of heartache. I don't know what this is, but it's like you're trying to like sweep this under the rug. It's like you're trying to use your strength to overcome this pain that you're dealing with. That's why you're remaining focused and you're moving on with your life. Because at the bottom of the deck, I see a happy couple, but something's burdening you. You're holding back some kind of heartache, some kind of pain here. And this is why you're trying to put on blinders and just go. What is the King of Pentacles and Death, please? There's something here that's breaking you apart and you're trying to not let it. Yeah. There's an ending here that you're having with somebody that you had stability with. There's an ending, death, right? You had definitely invested a lot of time and energy with this person, possibly even money. All right, but now you're having a new chapter here with someone, the world, which was your overall message for the week. Yeah, my friends, you are single. You will be. Let this tower go. Sometimes you need to let it fall to erect bigger and better, even if you're meant to go back to that person. Let me see what the star is. The Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody from your recent past. Can be from your faraway past. Yeah, the universe is going to step in and help you out a little bit. One of the two of you is going to rush in with some kind of communication, all right? And this communication, when it rushes in, This is going to bring some truth, honesty, and clarity. And it's going to be a fresh new opportunity where, like, hey, I'm going to come clean. I'm going to put all my cards on the table and tell you how I feel, what I think, what da 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 da. And this is somebody from your recent past, Six of Cups. This is what propels you to become that couple, because it's more than likely that you guys want the same thing. Whether this is somebody else entirely or this is somebody that you've been dealing with. But the universe is stepping in so that you do get a chance to have this conversation. Do you hear those chimes? That's spirit. Happy couple, happy couple. You don't see this coming. And this all happens because somebody rushes in, says something, and it sparks a conversation where you have a fresh new start in truth, honesty, and clarity. Now let's get to your advice with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands. The Nine of, the Seven of, okay. Somebody here, well, first of all, Spirit is saying, look, in your advice, you really need to rationalize the situation and really seriously, Cancer, look at all your options. Are they worthy of you? Are they good for you? All right? Because right now, you're also you're the wounded warrior. You're slightly emotionally guarded. And if you're not, Spirit's like saying you need to protect yourself emotionally. That's probably why it's telling you to be the Queen of Swords. So when I see this, clarifying this is telling me you do need to emotionally protect yourself. This is why you got to be here and not here. All right? And review your options. Is it worth it for you? Don't give up. Keep going. Work at it. Make a wise judgment call. The Hermit. They know you're at a crossroads. Just focus on yourself, like you've been doing, and you'll be fine. What is the Tower in reverse and the Hermit, please clarify? The Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, guys, again, I don't know if you're dealing with two people and you have to decide between two. Once you do, I see you becoming a happy couple here with someone. If that's not the case, it doesn't matter. This is going to happen. And it's going to bring you wish fulfillment too on top of it. Because you've been waiting for your ships to come in and they finally will. But this looks like next week energy. With going back here, this tower that you're holding on to that you won't let crumble, it's because you know that you've got to cut your losses with a situation and you're torn. You don't know what to do. So again, this could be one person with two different paths, or it's two different people that you're dealing with. And you know you've got to cut your losses. There's a bittersweet situation here with this card. So you're not completely leaving empty-handed. Thus this. Because you need to, and I know, you're thinking about your stability. You're thinking about financially and who's going to nurture you. Or, you know, because you want to nurture them right back. Making that wise judgment call. That's what you're doing. You're holding on to this until you finalize a decision, but you're bringing this to a close. You really are. This is coming to a close, Cancer. Because what you don't see coming is the best. What's going on with Cancer? Cancer, can you do me a favor? There are going to be 3 or 4 zodiac signs. I'm going to cut off my roster. I just don't have the time. I just really wanted to know who I resonate with, who is really my audience, and I want to concentrate on those signs. Please leave me your comments down below if you want me to keep with your videos. Also, I'm going to explain how we do extended once I read the oracle messages. We clarify this in the extended videos, and the extended videos come with my membership. It's a 1 monthly fee, and you have access to all the extended throughout the month. And that's pretty much almost everyone. Anyway, moving on. You have true love, worth waiting for. Pay attention to the red flags. You deserve love. Here we go. You deserve love. You really need to pay attention to the red flags. Make that wise judgment call that you need to make. Somebody here is worth the wait. You needed to just keep working at it and not giving up. But you have options. Just make the wise choice. Don't go with your heart, go with your head and rationalize the situation. All right? There's somebody here that your true love. So I do feel like a lot of you are dealing with two people. Others of you, it's not. It's getting rid of one shitty energy because Spirit wants to bring in a soulmate for you. Or bring in this true love. So those of you that would be members in the extended, we would clarify this with Tarot. We would also go into how your person feels about you, the intentions they have towards you, the actions that they will take towards you, and then what Spirit actually has between the two of you that will take place. Now, before I go, I'm going to read you one card from the Moonology Deck. If you're interested in being a member, I will start that up next month in the September readings. If that's something of interest for you, please leave me in the comments down below. I already do the extended videos for Aries and Taurus, so again, you can kind of see their comments there and see how those extended videos work. All right. Nothing is yet set in stone. A personal issue reaches resolution. It's time to release negativity. I want to read from one of these, full moon in Scorpio. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around a situation that you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card helps an emotional, intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. Nothing is yet set in stone. This talks to the situation in regards to there's someone here or something here between you and someone where it's not completely over. That free will is in place. So the other person might be coming towards you, they might not. Let's see what this has to say. Mutable Moon. Interesting. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even, that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little bit unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. That's what we were saying about with the Ten of Wands in your advice. Don't give up. But should stay with it a little. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. And last but not least, we have full moon in Cancer. All right, 74. Yeah, I go heavy here on advice and oracle cards because it's still an enlightenment channel, guys, and this is what we need to use to help us guide us through a situation that we want a specific outcome. So take it as you will. So a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goal or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now about to come to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or a private issue will soon come to a head, and that's a great time to move. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Full moon in Cancer, which is you guys. All right, guys. Leave me your remarks down below, and I will see you soon.